Alright, today I just wanted to show you the difference between pre-drafting my organic Polwarth Cultivated Silk from Three Waters Farm and not pre-drafting. You can see my pre-drafted fiber is nice and open and it drafts. You can see it drafts super easily, right? Just comes right apart and it's going to draft just like that on my wheel. Now, you can also see the difference between my pre-drafted and my not pre-drafted is quite distinct. This one is bigger, more open, fluffier, and this one you can see is a little bit more condensed. So, how do I pre-draft? I like to take my hands and put them farther apart than you would think you need them. And just slowly start to open those fibers up. Sometimes in the beginning it takes just a little bit. To get them to want to start to move. Once they do, you'll be able to feel it. And I like to pre-draft them way out. The ends are the hardest in my opinion. Sometimes I start a little farther in and then move back. Helps to loosen everything up. Like I said, my hands are probably about 14 inches apart when I'm doing this, and then I kind of work my way in. Then I'll move down. And again, I start with them probably 14 inches apart. And then I'll move in a little bit. Find any spots that didn't want to come out to make sure that I've got the whole of the length opened up. So now before I get to the very end, let me show you the difference between what I just did and what's over here. You can see this one's not open at all. This one is. When I go to draft this, it comes right apart. This one, it's a little tackier. So that pre-drafting really takes you over that hump and gets you going. And this end is pretty loose already. Now remember, if you break your fiber as you're going, no big deal. When you wrap your nest, I just wrap like so and like so, and it's no big problem. So now I've got one pre-drafted nest, two pre-drafted nests, and I'm ready to spin.